Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Dratnos' Minecraft Technic Pack Let's Play. Very lots of exciting news this episode. Exciting news number one. Industrial Craft is updated to 1.2.5. So now pretty much every major mod in Technic is ready for 1.2.5. Just waiting on a few that were dependent on Industrial Craft, and a few that have become a bit deprecated, or depreciated, or obsolete. One of those fancy words. I don't even know what that means. Anyways. Basically, the idea is Technic 7 should be coming out soon. There's already a dev build out, but it's very buggy, and it's mostly just like a, hey, look, we've coded something. Check it out if you want your world to crash type thing. So check that out if you want your world to crash. It's on the Technic pack. Actually, it's on your Technic launcher right now if you want to use. It's not even there. They don't even have it as a development build. It's like a, hey, look at this code build, but not a, hey, you'll be able to play Minecraft build, because it doesn't work. But it'll be working soon. There'll be Technic 7. And in it will be Thaumcraft 2, which is an entirely new mod. And I've heard that might require us to start a new world, which is a somewhat bittersweet thought. Although I do like the idea of having a chance to start up with a new world and maybe take it in a new direction. And that way, then everything could be built by me. Because I love the idea of you guys building things, but I'm kind of glad now that we're moving that to a new series. Because I also like the idea of everything that you see on this Let's Play being something that I've done, and it's kind of lost a little bit of that with all this awesome stuff that other people are capable of. So I like the idea of moving that to a new series, which is first episode airs this Sunday. For more details of that, check back, I think episode like 20, 21, 22 of this series, and you'll hear some more information about how you can get involved in that. I won't reiterate on that now. I might reiterate if I'm doing something boring later this episode. So, basically, we're gonna need... Well, first off, let me just quickly do something here. I've been told that this is not gonna work because I've got a non-logistic pipe as the junction here, and that all, like, junction-type things need to be controlled by logistics pipes in order for logistics pipes to work. So we'll just go ahead and stick this here, and hopefully that'll mean now that we can call it to smelt things. That would be the goal. So let's see if we can request more things now. If we can request it to smelt us up, say, okay, that's coal. I wonder if we can have it do charcoal. Let's see. Let's grab the coal and grab some... head back here and grab some wood out of our logistic pipe. Oops, wrong button. And we'll see if we can have it automatically smelt things for us, because that would be super awesome. Sorry for the loud music here. Let's go ahead and turn that down to 20%. Hopefully that'll bleed your ears a little less. And if we put this in here, let's see, will it be able to do charcoal right now? Does not look like it, but when it's done smelting, let's see what happens. Charcoal, okay, one charcoal's done. Let's see how ready this thing is. Maybe the logistics pipes need to be on the correct sides of the machine. Yeah, I'll learn more about logistics pipes. Captavian, actually, the guy who designed this world, is going to send me a tutorial world for logistics pipes. So I'll go through that, and if it's awesome, I'll show it to you guys. Or if it'll be easier, I'll do one of my own, maybe a mod primer on it. For those of you wondering, the mod primer series is still going. I'll do another episode of that in the next few days. Probably Red Power. Anyways, where were we? Yes, world. Right, so this world is no longer... there's a good chance that we're no longer going to need this world. Which is sad. And also, kind of about time-ish, in some ways. Like, the world's... I think we can take a new world in some cool ways. I actually have some really cool ideas, in my opinion, for what we can do with a new series. So, to that end, I think we need a machine that will destroy this world. Yes, I say that in complete seriousness. A machine to destroy the world. So, here's my plan for this machine. We're gonna use Railcraft, and what we're going to do is, we're going to destroy the world. And that's the plan. The world as we know it shall cease to exist. So I've requested a bunch of sand. And do I have any bricks or anything in here? Any clay? Clay or bricks? Brickies? Brickles? Bricks? Brickies? Brickle brick. Any bricks anywhere in here? What happens if I hit both? Oh, craft! Hey! Craft, supply, both, craft. Awesome. We can have it craft things for us. That's, very cool. I guess I can connect it to, like, a network of automatic crafting tables. Ooh, there's the sand. Alright, so I guess we need to find ourselves some clay. Let's see if I can get a shovel. I could do this with equivalent exchange, but I'm not entirely sure where my transmutation tablet's gotten to. And to be honest, it's always a little bit cool. This way you can see my world a little bit before it goes away. We'll pull our map out with us, and we'll go on a bit of an adventure. So what we're going to do is we're going to create some coke ovens, for that we'll need some bricks, and then we're going to make some rails, and we're going to need a few different types of rails, and we're going to use TNT carts to make an automatic TNT cannon. And so the way it's going to work is that we're going to have equivalent exchange condensers automatically producing TNT mine carts, I believe that's it, and then combining them with an automatic crafting table, and then using a cart dispenser, we'll put them onto a track, and then we'll fire them out as charges and blow up the world. So that's the plan. That's what we need to do. For that, we're going to need some clay. So let's just go on an adventure, you know? Let's see the world a little bit before it goes bye-bye. Luckily enough, we still have our Swift Pulse Rendingale ring here, so we can pretty easily do a little bit of adventuring. Here's our swamp biome. You can see where I had some fun with when we first got the ring from the top of that mountain. You remember that episode? I forget which episode that was. And here's some pretty easy to access clay. Ha! Easy clay. Ha! 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 Those are the Mo Creatures fish. I think I already have some fish eggs in my base, though, so I'm not going to bother killing them. So, depending on... We've probably got 2 or 3 more episodes left of this world. What I'll do is I'll get the cannon ready, and then as soon as Technic updates, I'll do an episode where I blow up this world. So for the next few episodes, we'll be preparing the cannon, and then we'll use it. Also, another exciting fun fact is that the 5,000 subscriber special is almost upon us. I'm going to probably be recording that later today, maybe tomorrow. And it's going to be... You're going to get to see my face. That's how that's going to work. And we'll also... I'll be talking about... Basically... I'll give you a little bit of history of my channel, but it'll be mostly focused on, like, a guide to creating good YouTube gaming stuff, if you're interested in, because a lot of people send me messages asking for advice, and I'm sure that even those of you who aren't interested in doing it yourself would love to learn a little bit more about what I'm thinking about when I make these kind of episodes. So that's what the theme of that episode, of that special, is going to be. So if you're interested in that episode, that should be, based on current projections, that should be a few days after this episode comes out, assuming that I keep my average subscribers per day growth about the same, which it actually doesn't look like I do, because it looks like I do better on weekends than weekdays, so it might be a few more days, might be like Friday, I don't know. Maybe you guys will get me there sooner, because I noticed there's been a few effects where the closer we get to milestones, the faster subscribers grow, but that might also be coincidence. So that's the plan for the next few days. We'll have a few more of these episodes. I'll probably try and pump you out 1 per day so that you can see this cannon being produced. And then, what I'll probably also do is all of the footage from building this cannon, including this footage, I'll go ahead and time-lapse it together as kind of a montage to this lovely world. So even this, and I'll go ahead and speed it up to 3x, all of this footage for the next few episodes. Or maybe not even this one, but in a few episodes, I don't know, maybe. If I have enough time to do that, I will. Alright, so, there's some peat there. I'll go ahead and grab that peat. Now, I don't pretend to know how logistics pipes work. Oops. But, I'll go ahead and let's run some experiments with this. Again, if you're very easily angered by people messing things up with mods, and if you know the logistics pipes mod, please tune out the next, 3 minutes, because it's probably going to be me fumbling about with it and then deciding not to use it. So let's request all of the logistic pipes we have, or at least all of the special ones. So the request logistics pipe is this one that we were using here, and we can just request things from it. And then the basic logistics pipes are just what create the logistics network and what other ones can use. And then I'm going to go ahead and grab 11 of those. The supplier and provider are the ones that actually send and retrieve things from places. So let's go ahead and see if we can't just, link up everything to our logistics network here. I don't mind if we're going to be inefficient. I just want to see if we can link this furnace up to the network completely. So we want to be able to pull things from the sides, which I believe would mean supplier. I think. Or provider, maybe. Let's go ahead and put provider here. Oh yeah, it's gone green, so that might mean something. And I think we also want to be able to provide / supply from the bottom. Ooh, right, there's not a floor there. Let's go ahead and make ourselves a little bit of sandstone to rectify that situation. A little bit more sandstone. Stick that there. Just stick a bit of sandstone down. Actually, after we put the pipes would have been smarter. So I think we want not a request logistics pipe, not a basics. Probably a supplier, I assume. Let's see what they use over here. Those look like providers. Actually, doesn't look like he uses suppliers anywhere. So let's go ahead and just put providers down. A provider here. And a basic here. And hopefully now everything is connected up to this network, and we should be able to have it automatically create stuff for us. What's it sending which way? Oh, did it just send things down to here? Are things being sent to the iron furnace? No, okay, I have no idea where they're being sent to then. Probably just fuel being sent outside or something. Or bog earth. Bog earth, okay. So, let's see if we can have it try and create... So there is definitely coal in the system. Let's see if we can get it to smelt anything. Craft? Nah, okay. So I don't know how to make this work with furnaces, is the basic idea. I'll learn that soon, and I'll as soon as I learn... Oh, hello. That's a different kind on the side there. Why don't we try linking up this guy here, and this guy here. And we'll just put a basic logistics pipe here, and maybe that'll help everything. Who knows? Who knows? I certainly don't. Huh. Interesting. I have no idea what I'm doing. It's like that meme on that subject. If we pull the coal out of here and stick it in here, it automatically resupplies this with coal. Okay, if we pull this one out, will it pull the coal from here? Yes, it will. Okay, so it recognizes that coal needs to go in here. Okay, so maybe we need the cross one at the bottom then. I'll go ahead and just let that one die because I'm very lazy. And then this should automatically supply itself with coal would be the hope. Oops, that was regular sand, not sandstone. Derp. So then... Oh, this one has gone a different color, red. Don't know what that means. There's a mouse. Mouse has actually dropped coal, I believe, so it might be worth killing the guy. Maybe that's rats, though. Huh! Ha! Die, mousy! Mousy, come on. Come on. Come on, mousy. There, okay, seeds. Oh, maybe it's big rats, yeah. Anyways, let's see if we can have it smelt anything up for us right now. Make charcoal if we hit craft. No, does not look like it. Does not look like it wants to work that way. So this... Well, let's see where coal goes. If we pull out coal, and then place a coal in here... Oh, it keeps it there now. It doesn't try and send it over here. Oh, it just did. Okay, it did it in like the blink of an eye. Let's see which path it takes, though. It takes the side path in. So coal goes in through those X-shaped pipes, the supplier logistics pipes. Okay, so maybe we need supplier... I don't know. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, whatever. Whatever. We'll be fine. Anyways, let's go ahead and smelt up some of our sand. Here. Maybe it'll automatically send coal or charcoal over. If I put just some charcoal in here, maybe it'll learn to automatically just send that right to here. Maybe? That would be the hope. Maybe I need a regular furnace here. Maybe it doesn't recognize the iron furnace. Let's try that. Let's see if we can do this with a regular furnace and see if it'll link that into the system in the same way. Regular furnace. Regular furnace. Regular furnace. I think I saw one. I saw one somewhere. Oh, there it is. Request one. Where's that furnace coming? There it is. There comes the furnace. Alright, we've got a furnace. Assuming we have inventory space, which of course we do not. And we'll go ahead and just prepare the furnace. If we go ahead and stick it here, let's see if it can then smelt things. That would be good to know. Both craft, supply, craft. Oh, there's a different amount of items we can request now. That might mean something. see if we can request some charcoal and then craft any more. No, okay. Okay, nope. Still have no idea what I'm doing here. That's okay. That is fine. We do not need to know what we're doing. Let's go ahead and, oops, stick some stuff into the default route here. Just some logistics pipes. And there we go. Alright, so we need to smelt up some coal and some of our stuff into, thingies. Let's go ahead and do that in our iron furnace. I'll go ahead and skip through this part here, guys. I'll see you guys when everything is smelted. And we're halfway through this process here. Just figured I'd let you guys... I know some of you are probably yelling at me right now. You're probably already typing into your comment boxes. Dratnos, why you no use transmutation tablet? Well, first off, I don't know where it is. Second off, it's a lot of effort to get one together, especially if I'm going to be getting rid of this world soon. Third off, I actually have this belief now. This is one that I've had for a little while, but I'm trying to try it out now as kind of a test run for our new world. Whether or not equivalent exchange actually adds to the game that much, or whether it actually ends up taking away from the experience. Because in my experience, playing with equivalent exchange has always changed the game. And you can actually almost see that with what we've done here. Like, if you remember, back before we were using equivalent exchange, when we were, like, kind of staying away from it, we had a cool spaceship and we had an awesome machine in there to do all this sorting. And then we came in here and we had our, like, our one little antimatter relay and our Klein star, and we didn't need that anymore. And I think that's kind of sad. I think it's kind of cool when you have to have all this industrial craft stuff and build craft stuff, because you do that different ways. But then with equivalent exchange, I think I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's an incredible mod. I'm amazed with what they've been able to do with it. But I think that the game actually has a lot more to offer with if you use it very limitedly or for certain features more than others. So that's my 2 cents on the equivalent exchange, whether it's a good idea. Front, I personally think equivalent exchange... Wow, this is simulating quite slowly because I'm recording. Let me just go ahead and wake up. I'm just waiting for this to wear out here while I do some of this lovely smelting. Yes. Equivalent exchange is a very cool mod. I'm amazed. I'm very impressed by the coding in it and all this cool stuff it can do. But the fact is, in my opinion, that... and in my experience as well, in every Tekkit server I've joined, like... my moderators have this Tekkit server, and they use it, and it's, I rarely go on, but they had it for a while, for a few days without Tekkit, and it was, so cool. Everybody was building their own different factories and stuff to make different things with all these different mods, and then we enabled equivalent exchange onto the server, and, everybody pretty much stopped doing that. They all basically built their own energy condenser relay and then kind of logged off, and, so I think equivalent exchange... I don't know. I think it's not... I think... The way it's given currently, it's not necessarily that it's imbalanced. I don't think that it makes you necessarily overpowered, although it does make it easier to get certain things. I don't think that's necessarily the bad thing. I just think that it takes away all the different ways you can do things in Technic, because it just becomes so much easier to get your transmutation table going, and, a lot of other machines just seem not worth the time, because, let's be honest, they're not with equivalent exchange. But when you've got, like, all this other cool mods that you can mess around with, I think that's a shame. And I think that in our next world, I'll either limitedly or not at all use equivalent exchange, or I'll use certain parts of it only, and I'll remove other parts from the config files. So that's my 2 cents on equivalent exchange. Very cool mod, and I'm in no way intending to disrespect the mod creator here. It's an amazing piece of Minecraft coding amazingness. However, I do also believe that there are some negative effects to it that are unfortunate and I think unavoidable. Let's see if we can clear out a bit of inventory space here while we continue our crafting. I'll just stick a few useless things in here. You'll notice, yes, I was smelting sand. I'm aware, and then I remembered that I didn't need to do that. So those of you that have commented on that already, I fixed it. I found it. Not a problem. Let's just take all these coke oven bricks. Oh wow, we need to smelt up a lot more brickies. Do we have enough charcoal yet? We're getting quite close to the amount of charcoal that we need. Yeah, let's go ahead and switch this over to doing clay. And I'm going to sleep for a few more days. I'll see you when this is actually done smelting for real. And we've got enough to make ourselves our first coal oven, I think. Or coke oven, rather. So coke ovens are made with sand and bricks, for those of you wondering. The recipe is, it's kind of like gunpowder, yeah, it's kind of like the TNT recipe. However, it uses bricks and sand in order to make it. And there we go, we've got enough coke oven bricks to make our first coke oven. So coke ovens are very cool in that they're created entirely differently than anything else in Minecraft, pretty much. They're definitely, like, the things that are closest to them are iron golems in vanilla and snowmen, because they're a combination of blocks in a certain orientation that creates the thing. And I would be very much interested in seeing more things like this. I know that Terra Firmacraft also has a few things like this. And for those of you wondering, I'm still considering whether or not to actually check out Terra Firmacraft. I know Nearby is already doing it, so I'm not sure if there's necessarily a interest in seeing me play that. But if I were to play that, I'd probably play it hardcore. So let me know what your thoughts are on that, actually, guys. And we're going to need some coal in order to make this thing run. And again, this is a point where if I was using Equivalent Exchange, I'd just go transmute some coal. But since I'm not, I actually head on down here, get a little bit of an adventure in the darkness of our under quarry. And I think it's altogether a little bit cooler this way. Just a little bit. And we could make ourselves an industrial coal factory or use quarries. We'd have to have quarries still going in order to keep our supplies up if we are not using Equivalent Exchange, which is something that I actually find somewhat attractive. So that's, again, reiterating in my previous discussion. But basically the way a coal oven works is that you put coal in it, and it transforms it into coal coke, slowly, very slowly, and also some creosote oil. And creosote oil is the reagent of choice here. It's what we need to use in order to make various different Railcraft rails. And if you're interested in learning more about that, you can actually watch my mod primers on those. Just if you YouTube search mod primer Railcraft, they should be the first ones up. I show you, but basically we're going to make a cannon that will also use Equivalent Exchange to make the cannon. And that would be the kind of use of Equivalent Exchange that I think would be acceptable. And the cannon will basically be designed to infinitely fire missiles at our base here, because it looks like we're probably going to be leaving it for when Technic 7 starts. So, yes, onwards and upwards. We're going to be going on and up into both Technic 7 and also our 5,000 subscriber special, which will be as soon as we get there, which is, I think, 100 subs away or so when this video comes out. So, thanks everybody for watching. My name has been Dratnos, gathering some coal by hand here, like a boss. And I'll see you guys next time. We'll be working on our cannon here that will be destroying creation on this server. And even if we do end up staying on this map, we'll be using our cannon maybe to blow up a millionaire village in that case. So, thanks everybody for watching. My name has been Dratnos. I'd appreciate it if you could like this video, if you liked it. Subscribe if you're interested in seeing future updates from my content. What's the other thing? Favorite. That's one you can do if this is your favorite video. Otherwise, don't bother. If it's not, yeah, don't like videos if you don't like them. Don't favorite them if they're not your favorites. That kind of stuff. But if you do like this video or not hate it, I'd take not hate. Then a like helps me out in tremendous ways. So, thanks everybody for watching. My name has been Dratnos. Goodbye.